students, welcome to class. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher, and today we're going to be looking at a video by Misha Petrov here, who saw some of the footage of the Olympics and she had a few comments to make. Let's see what she has to say.
Drink soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk, don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher, she will show you how.
Hey guys, it's Misha and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about the Paris Olympics opening ceremony.
Oh my goodness. Who is that? One of the smurfs? What's happening?
Because it was very interesting. First though, I want to start with the French drag artists that were carrying the torch. Three French drag artists took the main stage ahead of the 2024 Paris Olympics, making history as some of the first in drag to carry an Olympic torch.
Okay.
Miss Martini and Nikki Doll.
Okay, you know what I don't understand about this whole drag thing is why are we always talking about men who dress up as women? Where's all the women who dress up as men? Are they also included here? Or maybe they don't care, or maybe they are like undercover? Like, what is the theory here? Does anybody know? If you know, let me know in the comments below.
All shared the honor to represent their country and community on a global stage. So you may think, okay, they have done what they thought they had to do to make the LGBTQ community happy. Look, drag, there you go. No, that was not enough. You remember those evil Christians? Yeah, so we have to mock their entire religion. That way we can truly be inclusive.
Well, actual real Christians are not evil. The ones who actually follow the Bible, where it clearly says thou shalt not steal and thou shalt not kill. Like real Christians, of course they're vegan, right? Because they know that stealing the body parts of animals is breaking one of the 10 commandments. So I don't think that all Christians are evil, only those who are not vegan. What do you guys think? I know y'all agree with me. Can't wait to read the comment section.
And that would be really original. That has never been done before. So during the show, a group of 18 performers, including 3 familiar Drag Race France queens, struck poses behind what looked like a long table with the Seine River and Eiffel Tower poignantly placed in the background. The showcase turned into a dance floor at the end, with Drag Race France host...
Ooh, dancing's always fun. Did they let everybody dance though? Because if I was there watching, I'd want to be included in that. You know, I think I told you once about going to an event that was a vegan event, a big workshop for the whole weekend and even like a Friday, I think, several days. And at the end of it all, after we've been sitting through several lectures, there was the final dinner and there was going to be a show. And I was so excited and I could see them setting up sound and doing little sound checks and I could hear disco music and I was so excited that thinking, you know, finally we're going to dance all of us together. Dancing is so much fun because you don't have to really think and you don't have to talk to people, but you just get to be all together. But then a drag queen came out and started singing and just strutting around. And I was like, well, when do we all get to dance? Are we dancing? And we didn't. Nobody else got to participate. We all had to just sit there and watch this person that looked like Cher or I don't know who. And I just realized quickly that everybody was like smiling and clapping. And I was thinking to myself, am I the only one who finds this just terribly boring and just not cool at all? Like, it has nothing to do with the fact that the person was a man dressed as a woman. If this had been a woman with heels this high, with 13 layers of makeup on, and fake hair and fake nails, and all this glitter and everything, I would have equally been sitting there thinking, can I dance too, or is it just you? And people were like throwing money at him, her, and I just thought it was very bizarre that nobody said anything. Yeah. Anyway, I guess you guys probably think that's transphobic. I just think it's gross phobic. You know? It's not down to earth. It's too much glitter. It's too much fakeness. It's too much narcissism. That's what I think. Maybe some of you agree with me. I don't know. Maybe you guys are all going to drag shows every weekend. I don't know who my audience is. Let me know what you guys think.
sneaky doll strutting down the stage. To add to the absurdity, a massive serving tray was planted on the stage, revealing a scantily dressed man, painted head to toe in sparkling blue, curled up inside. The Olympics said the performance was an interpretation of the Greek god of wine and festivity. The Olympic drag performance comes just one day after presidential hopeful Kamala Harris became the first sitting vice president to appear on an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, of course.
We are all in this together, and your vote is your power. So please make sure your voice is heard this November and register to vote at vote.gov.
Can I get an amen?
Amen! Now on with the show.
And remember, you better vote.
I'm confused. Is everyone a drag queen? Because this seems excessive. Let's say that you love drag. Even then, don't you think this is a bit strange? Like this...
I kind of do, Misha. I think it is a bit strange. Like, where are the... Oh, did you guys hear that? That's my printer that just burped. Or maybe you didn't hear it, and then I said it for nothing. Anyway. Has that ever happened to you? You're just randomly talking, and all of a sudden your printer just decides to talk to you. It's like... And then it just stops. Okay, anyway.
This is not a drag show. This is the Olympic Games. What does that have to do with sports? So there's also headline...
I don't know what it has to do with sports at all. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if maybe the opening ceremonies should actually like really include different types of athletes and not just people sort of painted in blue paint and that don't seem to have anything to do with athleticism, taking care of your body. I don't get it. Maybe you guys do.
Marie Antoinette, the last queen prior to being executed amid French Revolution, singing with her severed head, in her hands sporting drag-style makeup. Again, drag! Why is everything drag? This was part of numerous drag queens that appear to be a recurring theme throughout the ceremonies.
Ça ira, as I said, ça ira.
Is somebody has boobs and a beard? Okay, and they're like, he or she is crawling on the floor. I wonder what this represents. Do you think that this represents the animals begging for their lives before they're slaughtered? The red carpet represents like the scene in a holocaust full of blood. I don't know. Why are these people like here? What's with the hands up in the air thingy? Oh my goodness. Who's this? This person doesn't look like they could be in the Olympics or even walk to the mailbox. I don't know.
Here, let's look at Sochi, 2014. Beautiful. Let's look at 2008, Beijing. Amazing performance. Let's look at Athens, 2004.
What do you guys think?
Beautiful.
Do you like those opening ceremonies? Or do you prefer this year, 2024 in France?
Let's look at Paris, 2024. What is this supposed to
Misha's face.
represent? Is this France? Because I was in Paris not too long ago. And I gotta say, compared to some very liberal cities in America, so LA, New York, it wasn't that bad, okay? Like, most people there look normal. Now, that's coming from a tourist, but I was not seeing just, you look around and there's drag queen and drag makeup. Like, I don't think that's representative of the French people. Now,
I wonder, though, if it's just the Olympic Committee. Like, how much power does France have versus the Olympic Committee, who all vote together to put all this stuff in there? Do you guys know? I don't really know.
If you're a French drag queen, great. I'm not saying you don't exist, but why is the whole theme, though, drag? I'm just wondering. Like, it doesn't seem to fit in anywhere. This is about sports, or you can have the theme France, because we're in France. She's got the halo. You know, she heard supper, and she showed up. We also had the pale horse.
She heard supper and she showed up. Misha, don't be fat phobic. Come on.
On the river, representing death, if this is what I think it is. And after that Last Supper with their own degenerate twist added to it, it's hard to think this is supposed to represent something else. There's a kid right there. I wonder who thought this was a good idea. Let's look it up. Queer Olympic opening ceremony director wants everyone to feel represented.
Oh, do you feel represented when you see that? Let me know in the comments.
Okay, I guess except Christians. Unless you take that mockery and you say, hey, look, that's the religious imagery. There you go. You feel represented. Okay, but then what about Muslims? What about Buddhism?
Yeah, what about Unitarians and Baha'i? What about all the rest of everybody else who has all these other religions? It's so strange, isn't it? What is going on? What is everybody's theory?
What about Judaism? What about Hinduism? Those people don't feel represented. Why don't you do something similar for them? No, because you're only allowed to mock Christianity for whatever reason. The man with the task...
Yeah, for whatever reason. So, Misha, it sounds like you don't know the reason either. I don't know. It's really a mystery. It's a mystery.
...of delivering the Paris 2024 Olympic Games opening ceremony says he wants everyone to feel represented. Queer artistic director Thomas Jolly... It's very important for us to know he's queer. I don't understand...
It's very important for us to know that the artistic director is queer. That is the one major thing. We don't, I'm just surprised though. Don't we want to know his height, his weight, his shoe size? I personally would like to know what he ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Who he ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's what I'd like to know. I don't really care that he's queer. I care that he's vegan. This whole thing, this whole opening ceremony should be about kindness, about being healthy, and about respecting everyone, including animals. They never mentioned the animals ever. Why is that? Are there horses in this Olympics? Did you see any events that included horses? Were there any equestrians there? I didn't look, but I can tell you one thing. Horses don't belong in the Olympics. They don't belong on airplanes flying to other countries. They don't belong anywhere where people are cheering them on. They belong in the wild, not used, not abused. Horses are not bicycles. Horses are not machines. They are not trucks. They are not cars. They should not be ridden by anyone, and they don't give a fuck about our Olympics. Yeah, that's what I think. You guys? I know you agree with me. Unless you guys actually think that maybe we should have even more animals in the Olympics. Maybe we should have children riding on the backs of dogs. Maybe that should be an Olympic event. I don't know. I don't think so, though. Maybe you guys do. I don't know.
Understand why that's important. If he was directing some pride parade... This is the Olympic Games. So he spoke to British Vogue about the preparations for the opening and closing ceremonies for this summer's Olympics and Paralympics. While his plans include 200 boats on the Seine, he's determined not to disturb the river's aquatic life. That's what we're worried about. I mean, great, but you did disturb everyone who was watching the ceremony.
Oh, come on, Misha. I think that part's good, not to disturb the aquatic life. That part I think is good. But then I also read somewhere that apparently they tried to have a race where they were swimming in the water there, and the water was considered to be too polluted, and the athletes couldn't swim. I could be wrong, though. Let's Google it later.
That was very disturbing. The actor, comedian, and theater director who has explored LGBTQ+ themes in his stage work also wants to ensure his celebrations show that there is room for everyone in Paris. I don't know. That person in the middle, they're taking up most of it. The opening
Misha, stop being fat-phobic.
ceremony will be a success only if everyone feels represented in it, he added. But again, you're picking and choosing who's represented. So it is certainly not a success, even by your standards. And that's all for today's video, guys. Please let me know what you think about this.
Oh my goodness, that was fast. Anyway, you guys let me know. Did you like the opening ceremonies of the Olympics? Did you even watch it? Or have you boycotted it like many people have? If you go and you read Misha's comment section, you'll see that a lot of people are pretty upset about what happened. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And thank you also for pressing the notification bell. I'm going to get my mouse way down here so I can press the stop button. As I say, goodbye. See you next time.
Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's help her save every